Hey, how's it going? My name's Steven. This is my channel, Vision, Hustle, Freedom. I wanted to make a video today about programming your mind. And what I mean by that is really being intentional about the thoughts and ideas that enter your mind. There's a lot of things in the world that we don't have control over. There's always chaos, it seems like. There's always stuff on the news. There's always random text messages or DMs or Facebook messages coming in, Snapchats, emails, everything. These days, there's information coming at us from so many different angles. And quite honestly, it's pretty overwhelming. I find myself having to silence my notifications on my phone. And stuff like that, because it really affects my focus. But a lot of the stuff that gets sent our way and that's being pushed towards us, it's all garbage. It's either negative news or it's ads or stuff like that. And it's stuff that we didn't choose to put into our mind. But there are things that we do choose to put into our mind. And there are things that we can control. We can't control the news. We can't control what goes on around us. We can't control what people say to us. But what we can control is what we choose to put into our mind. So I believe that it's really important to be intentional with what we do put in our mind. I think just like anything, if you put garbage into your mind, you're going to get garbage out of your mind. And it's really important to be intentional about that. If you're somebody that's really serious about having a fulfilled life and feeling good about yourself and making the most out of life, you're never going to get there by allowing negative thoughts to always be entering your head and thinking bad things. Because what happens is you shut down. It makes you want to give up. It makes you sad. It makes you feel paralyzed. But if you choose to put positive things into your mind, positive things happen. For example, I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV really. But what I do watch is YouTube videos. And I choose what I put into my mind. Whether I'm watching YouTube videos to learn things or to keep up with news about certain topics, I'm choosing what I put into my mind, and I know that it's good information. So it's really important to focus on that. And it takes a while to really build that habit and to build the discipline to be able to do that. But it starts to make a huge difference. You start feeling really empowered, and you start becoming an expert in something you were once a beginner in. I am very passionate about self-discipline and setting goals and pushing myself. And it doesn't mean that I'm the best at doing that, because I'm really not. But I'm better than a lot of people, and I don't really care who I'm better than. I don't compare myself to others. But I will say, I know that there's people that are a lot better than me. There's people that I look up to that are mountains above me. And if I think about it too much, I start getting discouraged. Like, wow, these guys know way more than me, or they push themselves way harder than me. But I'm learning from them. And when I start losing my focus, and when I start losing my discipline, and it's harder for me to pass up on certain things, like eating junk food during the week, or wanting to have a drink, like an alcoholic drink at night. When it's hard for me to pass up on those things, or if I feel like skipping the gym, I start realizing, hey, I have to reprogram my mind. So I start looking up videos by people that inspire me. And there's certain guys on YouTube, there's certain motivational speakers that may resonate with you. There's guys like Eric Thomas. There's Andrew Tate. He's not for everybody, but he does have some really good motivational stuff. Whoever it is, Tony Robbins, he's a really good one. Whoever it is, it's really good to just program your mind and just put those thoughts into your mind, because eventually your subconscious mind will start absorbing it and you'll start putting stuff into action. So the way that I use this stuff to really improve my life is I start my morning off and I try to resist picking up my phone and digging into Instagram or messages or whatever it is. And instead, I start my morning off with taking a walk with my dog and thinking about the things that I'm grateful for and the things that I'm excited about and the things that are going well and the things that I'm looking forward to that are coming up. And it starts really like turning the wheels in my brain, like, wow, things are going well. Not everything's going well. We all have our problems and our stresses, but you can't complain about your problems if you aren't first being conscious and aware and thankful for your blessings. In my opinion, you can complain about your problems, but just remember that before those problems happened, you may not have been thinking about how nice it was before that problem came up, when you took it for granted. And we all take things for granted. It's just like when you're sick, when you're super sick. Like you have the flu, right? You're in bed and you have a sore throat and your nose is runny. And you think to yourself, man, I just wish I was feeling better. And it sucks for a few days. But then after a few days and you're feeling better, you feel so good and you're like, wow, like I forgot how good it feels when I'm not sick. So I start my morning off thinking about those things and thinking about the things that are going well, just so that I know I appreciate them, even if things are not going well. It's just really good to appreciate them when they are going well as well. And then after that, I go to the gym. Not everybody goes to the gym in the morning. That's fine. But I start my morning off by going to the gym. I started off with a walk and going to the gym because I know that if I do nothing else the rest of the day for myself, that I at least got to the gym, I got the blood flowing, I worked on myself a little bit, and I did something for myself before I work all day for somebody else. And when I'm going to the gym and I'm on my way to the gym, and even during the gym, I listen to motivational things. I listen to positive things. I listen to things that are pushing me. Things about self-discipline, things about mindset, things about focus, things about setting goals and chasing your dreams. And it's really empowering and important. Sure, listening to that stuff, it won't cause you to be a millionaire out of thin air, but it gets your mind thinking about those things and it impresses things upon your subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind, when we start putting things into it, it starts working for us in the background towards the things that we are putting into it. If we're always telling ourselves that we feel good and we make X amount of money and we have this exact car and this exact house and everything like that, and if you visualize things and work towards it, you can really manifest things. So when you are feeding your brain through videos or audio about mindset, goals, discipline, everything like that, you'd be amazed how much of a difference it can make. So once again, it's really important to be intentional about what you really allow to enter your mind, and the thoughts that go into it. Another thing, it's like you have to deflect negativity sometimes. You have to deflect complaining and laziness. There's people where I'll have woken up at 4 a.m. and I walked my dog and I went to the gym and I grinded in the gym. And then I eat some oatmeal and protein for breakfast, quite bland. And then I walk my dog again, I take a shower, and I'm working for a couple hours. And there's people at 10 a.m. that are just messaging me saying, oh, I'm tired, or oh, I don't want to work today, or kidnap me from work. And no, I don't want to hear that message. Like, I detest that, because I wasn't even thinking about me being tired. Doesn't mean I'm not tired, but I don't want those thoughts entering my mind. Being tired or being a victim, being lazy, wanting to get out of doing the work, I don't want to think about that. I want to think about, what do I have to do next? What can I do next? And I just want to focus on what I have to get done. And if you're thinking that all I want to do is grind and work and like a machine, it's not necessarily the case. I start my day doing a ton of things that need to get done, so that later in the day, if I want to chill, if it's 6 o'clock and I'm already exhausted because I've been up since 4 a.m. and I did heavy legs and full body workout that morning and took 4 walks and walked 12,000 steps during the day and worked 10 hours. If I want to be lazy at that point, I can. And I don't have to feel as bad about it. So that's another thing. Really important to front load things. Grind. Get everything done early so that you can chill later if you want. Earn your rest. So that's just some thoughts I had for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be posting a lot more content about this type of material. So if you enjoyed it, please click the like button and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. And hope you have a great day. Thank you.